Chapter 3 of the book of Revelation, a vital and divinely inspired segment of the Bible, presents a series of profound messages from Jesus Christ to the remaining 3 of the 7 churches in Asia Minor. This chapter is an urgent call to believers, urging them to remain steadfast in their faith, to overcome complacency, and to hold fast to the truth in the face of trials and tribulations. The chapter begins with a message to the church in Sardis, a community perceived to be alive in faith, but is, in reality, spiritually dead. The call here is for awakening and strengthening what remains. It is a poignant reminder that outward appearances of vitality can often mask an inner spiritual decay. The key takeaway is the importance of being watchful and reinforcing the aspects of faith that are genuine and enduring. Next, the focus shifts to the church in Philadelphia. This congregation is commended for its steadfastness and loyalty. Despite having little strength, they have kept his word and not denied his name. This passage reassures us that faithfulness, even in small measures, is recognized and rewarded by God. It is an encouragement to persevere, even when our resources seem meager, for God opens doors that no one can shut. The letter to the church in Laodicea addresses a different challenge: lukewarm faith. This church, affluent and self-sufficient, has become complacent and indifferent in its devotion. The vivid metaphor of being neither cold nor hot, but lukewarm and thus distasteful to God, serves as a stark warning. It underscores the danger of a comfortable but complacent faith that lacks zeal and commitment. The counsel given is to seek true riches, wisdom, and purity from God, fostering a relationship that is genuine and fervent. In these messages, there is a recurring theme of rebuke, counsel, and promise. Each message concludes with an exhortation to hear what the Spirit says to the churches and a promise to the overcomer. This pattern teaches us that attentive listening to God's voice and overcoming through faith and obedience leads to eternal rewards. Chapter 3 of Revelation is not just a historical account, it's a living, active call to every believer. It exhorts us to examine our own spiritual state. Are we sleepwalking through our faith like Sardis, faithfully persevering like Philadelphia, or dangerously lukewarm like Laodicea? It calls for a revival of genuine faith, a renewal of commitment, and a rekindling of the zeal for God. In summary, this chapter is a powerful reminder that our spiritual vitality is of paramount importance. It challenges us to be alert, faithful, and zealous in our walk with God. It assures us that despite the challenges, our steadfastness will be rewarded with the incomparable joy of eternal fellowship with Christ. It's a call to live a life worthy of His calling, constantly aware of His presence and eagerly awaiting His return.